Them girls were wonderful. They were beautiful. And I will miss them. They was always hugging and kissing on me. They were my heart.
Once again, L1 to Woodstock Ambulance Duty Crew, respond for an adult female fallen, unable to ambulate. The Robbins resident, 11 Chester's Place. Repeating to Woodstock Ambulance Duty Crew, respond for an adult female.
On Thursday, February 9th, in Forest, Texas, a family would be forever changed after a father allegedly did the unthinkable. According to authorities, deputies will respond to the 18,000 block of Northwest in Frost for a welfare check after a woman reported having a disagreement with her husband earlier in the day and leaving. When the wife left, she told police that she took her kids and the two stepdaughters were still at the home. The wife told deputies that when she returned home, she heard a gunshot inside, and at that point she called 911. Deputies arrived and learned that the husband was in the house and he was armed with a gun.
Family members tell me the twin girls lived in this neighborhood with their father, his wife, and her children. Neighbors tell us they would see several children playing in the front yard and they never thought anything was off.
The deputies will go on to say that the man made a statement of potential violence towards the family and police if anyone tried to take his children. At this point, the man is later identified as Larry Thompson. He was still in the house with his two daughters and his mother, their grandmother, who was trying to calm him down.
It happened on Thursday at this house on County Road 3360 in Frost. Authorities say Thompson's wife called 911 after she got into an argument with her husband. After the wife returned hours later, she told sheriffs that she heard a gunshot. When authorities arrived, they say Thompson was armed with a gun and said he would harm the children if anyone would take them away from him.
Thompson's mother would eventually come out of the house while the police were there, and it was then that they would all hear a few gunshots. The incident would become a hostage situation since there were still two young people in the house with an active shooter. The sheriff officer immediately escalated the call and called the SWAT, crisis negotiator, and medical personnel. However, Thompson would not let the two girls, his 12-year-old twin daughters, out of the home. During this time, numerous attempts were made to make contact with someone inside, but all the attempts had failed. The SWAT team decided to enter and deploy a tactical robot, and sadly, they located the bodies of Thompson and the twin girls. The girls were identified as Heaven and Nevaeh Sadler.
A heartbreaking story here. A Navarro County father is accused of killing his 12-year-old twin girls and then turning the gun on himself.
The girls' biological mother, whose name is April Sadler, said that they were her firstborn children and she is devastated. She does not understand what happened and does not have any answers on what happened in the house. News outlets said that CPS was called and that there had never been any incident at that home, so there will be a further investigation by them and the Texas Rangers.
My firstborn.
Heartbroken and at a loss for words, April Sadler left devastated after her twin 12-year-old daughters, Heaven and Nevaeh, were killed.
To receive bodies back, two bodies back, that's not right.
Navarro County Sheriff's deputies say their father, Larry Thompson, killed the girls and turned the gun on himself.
What made him do that?
Heaven and Nevaeh's mom side of the family are really struggling, they said, because of the unknown. They have no idea what could have happened. According to the girl's maternal grandmother, Thompson was a good dad.
Not only are family members hurting with the loss of their loved ones, but this community left in shock.
It's hard. Like you cannot imagine. You can't imagine what the pain.
Heartbreak and grief. Stephanie Stevens says her twin nieces, Heaven and Nevaeh Sadler, were shot to death.
It's not only the pain that they're not here, it is the pain of not knowing what happened.
The twins' grandmother tells me she would see them 2 times a month, and they would always tell her, "Grandma, don't worry, we'll take care of you when you get older." The family left heartbroken.
It's just all so sad. People are snapping every single day and doing things that continue to shock their loved ones and friends. It's starting to look like who can you really trust? The family has started a GoFundMe for the girls since they did not have life insurance so they can be laid to rest properly. So if you would like to help, I will link the GoFundMe page in the description below. My deepest thoughts and prayers for all involved, and I ask that you comment your thoughts and your prayers for this family in their difficult time. And remember to hit that like button to share it and make your people aware. And as always, remember, stay woke. Things change quickly.
Virtle Sadler Nance, the twins' grandmother,
Said they were precious kids and I'm gonna miss them.
saying that Thompson adored the girls.
Them girls were wonderful. They were beautiful. And I'm gonna miss them. They was always hugging and kissing on me.
Virtle would see the girls twice a month.
They were my heart.
In Frost, I'm Malini Basu.
Child Protective Services says they've never been called to the house. The Texas Rangers are also involved in the investigation, and we just pray for the very best for this family and comfort and healing.